What's up, y'all? So if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you already know that at the last event, slave cylinder on my 2018 GT350 blew up. So today is the day. I actually have new slave cylinder clutch flywheel. A buddy called me as soon as he found out. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna get this thing repaired today so I can go to the next Grid Life event in Chicago in 2 more weeks, I believe. So whenever we get there, things might move kind of fast. There's only going to be 2 of us, so I don't know that I can actually film pulling the car off the trailer. But I can't get it in gear, but it will start so I can have power steering. So we're going to have to push it off the trailer and then push it into one of the bays to get it up on the lift. So we'll see how it goes. So apparently McDonald's has a bagel, egg, cheese, and steak sandwich. Yeah, this thing's legit. So to get it out of the trailer, we just ended up putting it in reverse and then hitting the button. And boy, I wish we had a camera on my face because I almost crapped myself. But the car just flew out of the trailer real quick, and then I popped it in neutral. Boy, look at that OPR. So it says scrap if dropped. So I don't know if that's made out of something like special where it's brittle but super lightweight and strong, but
that looks like aluminum.
I thought it was too. I don't know. I think I was talking to Michael about it maybe being like magnesium or something where it's super lightweight and strong but brittle. Like, why else would they go through the trouble to actually say scrap if dropped? Because aluminum shouldn't cause issues if you drop it. Most insane extension I've ever seen. All right, so we got the cats off the exhaust. I think we can leave the X-pipe back on. Now we're gonna remove the drive shaft and then start disconnecting the bell housing bolts and remove the starter. So an update real quick. We ended up getting everything, the cats and everything pulled off, getting ready to pull the transmission out. And after we got the cats off, we had a lot more room to look up. So it looked like it was all dumping out of the bell housing at the track. Now that we actually look at it, it might be a hose coming out of the master cylinder. So we're gonna test that out and see if we can kind of get lucky and not have to replace all those parts, but just the hose. All right, so as I sit here up on the top of the lift right now, my buddy did confirm that it is coming from the inside of the bell housing as I'm pumping the clutch. So I mean, there's a reason why we bought all the stuff. Now we have it. I don't know if the other fluid, maybe it has a leak from the hose. Maybe it just flew up there from driving after it started to lose fluid. I don't know. We'll have to kind of look at that too. The collector, dude, like they did for like a stock sort of manifold. Look how it all flows together. That's like
4-to-1, which is really good for high end horsepower.
Yeah.
Which obviously that makes sense in this.
So we got the brake cooler lines all disconnected. Now we're doing the bell housing and bolts, and then we should be good to go.
So this is a, it looks like a screwdriver, but it's actually a pry bar.
Yeah?
It's disconcerting for some people because they've never seen this model before. It's a Snap-on special. You can grab anything on that side.
So after wrestling that down and accidentally dumping some fluid out of the top vent, or for the cooler, we found out what the problem is. Say that slave cylinder is not in great shape.
No, this is stock GT350.
Yeah, huh?
It's a multi-piece.
Yeah.
It's to quiet it down at 8,200 RPM. And this is a variable bearing.
Variable bearing, yeah. I thought I heard some ticking going on there. That's probably what that was.
Yep. This is a coat hanger spring.
Oh, that thing up.
There's bearings missing. Look at this.
Oh, God.
See where it grenaded on the inside?
Yeah. Which I guess, I mean, that's all the bell housing
Yeah, it looks
stuff.
like you got shot by a shotgun.
Damn, dude. I guess, yeah. I guess the seals and everything are hopefully in decent shape.
Yeah, no, you can just actually wash this off and reuse it.
Yeah, just put them all back in there.
Wow.
Damn, dude. So apparently when that grenaded, look at all this. I'm glad I got a new flywheel. Because it destroyed the pressure plate's got dimples in it. The flywheel has dimples in it. So this is the only bearing out of the ball bearings, the throwout bearing, that actually survived. Everything else was just completely shattered. It went off basically like a shotgun inside the bell housing. So there was actually a piece of metal stuck on there, and there's still stuff on there. And that might have been actually the misfires that I was having on the track, where the dealer couldn't find anything at the time. And we're thinking that could have been in. What is that called again?
That's the tail of the brake position sensor.
Oh, so that's my crank position sensor.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So normally you get that bolt right there,
Yeah.
connector, and it just pulls out. But it reads on the reluctant wheel, which is
Oh, so those are actually telling it what position it's in.
that dead tooth right there lets us know it's offset. So
Huh.
yeah, that's how
Very
it picks
cool.
up the RPM and when to fire the ignition coils. But be careful because there's a dowel on this side,
Yeah.
but you can put it 180 out.
So
Luckily,
we've got to
marked
make
it.
sure it's on the right side.
Yeah, we marked the right way.
All right. Clutch and the flex plate is in, or pressure plate. It's kind of cool. It looks like it has little fins here for cooling or something. We did red Loctite these, and we red Loctited the bolts that bolted the flywheel to the crank, just to be safe, especially since I track it. I don't want them to come off there. So all of the flex plate or pressure plate bolts basically torqued. I believe it was to like 25 foot-pounds, and then we went across pattern and went ahead and did. I believe it was 50 degrees of angle. So they're all tight, and like I said, we already put a little bit of red Loctite on them. I'm gonna go grab lunch. I know he's gonna lift up the transmission and start putting that in now. All right, that wasn't too bad. We got everything in there now, just clean it up a little bit, and then we're gonna put the exhaust on, and we should be ready to fill up the transmission with fluid, put brake fluid in the system, and then see if it works. All right, we got everything in. We believe exhaust is back on, tightened up. I think we're good to go. The wire harness is connected everywhere. There's one vent tube that we can't get to that we're gonna check back in later, because since we had to remove the coolant lines for the transmission, I'm gonna have to fill it up and then come back again, put it up in the air, just kind of top it off as it gets through there. But yeah, we should be pretty much wrapped up now. We're gonna go test it out. Oh, this one is way too cool. It took an questionable setup to actually draw some vacuum on the system so we could actually get pressure. But I have a pedal now, and it even comes all the way back by itself. That, yeah, I think like a McLeod or some different slave cylinder that has an external bleed valve is in the future of this car.
Light, didn't you?
Yes, for tow hook.
Just so you know, the reverse lights do not work.
They do not.
The wheels are not moving, so go ahead. Moving.
Fifth.
If I had a razor blade, I could take all this over.
All right, time for a test drive on the road. Everything feels good. We rode through the gears. So yeah, let's go see what happens. All right, well, the first test drive went good. So I think that we're okay. Got to keep an eye on it. There was one vent tube, of all things, that we couldn't get reattached. So we're going to talk to somebody that has smaller arms and could get up in there to attach that one. But now I'm going to drive it onto the trailer, take it home, and drive it around just to break in the clutch for the first like 500 miles or so, stay below 4,000 RPMs, shift through the gears frequently, get through heat cycles before I really beat on it or take it to the track. So I got 2 weeks to do that, which should be no problem at all. And then, yeah, it's good to be back on the road so quick. paint scratched under there?
That's approximately $400 in paint.